Hello, welcome once again. My name is Olurunke. In this video, I want to show you how you are going to set your prices for each of the products. And please don't skip any part of this video because it is very important. It's one of the major aspects of this business, the price. So how are you going to set your price? You click on our usual hamburger here, and then you come to, let me click it up so you'll be able to see it. You come to gateway, then you click it down, and then you see gateway settings, and then you click it, and then it's going to show airtime. You don't have much to do on this airtime aspect. You only have VTU airtime available, and where you are going to be tampering with the price of airtime is when you are going to be setting your percentage. As airtime, you are not writing package. This is the person that's buying from your website that will set the amount ranging from 100 naira upwards. So it's the person that will write, I'm buying 100 naira, I'm buying 200, I'm buying 300. We are not setting package, unlike data that we have 1 gig for this amount, 2 gig for this amount. So you don't have much on the airtime. It is only at the percentage setting. We're still going to get to that. It's part of your price setting. That's why I said don't skip any part of this video. So you say click on the gateway setting. You see the other part, which is data. Then we have 3 types of data available. We have SME, corporate gifting, and direct. Every of the network, MTN, Glo, 9 Mobile, and Airtel have direct data. MTN has both SME, corporate gifting, and the direct. As of now, we have for Glo, we have Glo corporate gifting and Glo gifting. And for Airtel, so we have Airtel corporate gifting and Airtel gifting. As 9 Mobile too is switching between gifting and SME, although we're working on getting the corporate gifting. But while it is still pending, although with this video, we'll still be able to set the price when it is available. So that's just about the description of the each of the package. So you click on the SME. So by that, before you come here, you should have determined, or you should have check which is which. Okay, MTN as SME. Just you might need to have a book or a pen and paper with you so that you'll be able to write the package available for each of the network down, so that when you are setting the prices, it will be much more easier. Then you scroll down, and this is where we are coming to the plan. So like I said, when it is clustered like this, so it's better we set it at desktop mode. So oh sorry, this hamburger, I don't know why it's okay. This is our hamburger here. So you click on it and then you set it on desktop mode so that it will spread, and then you scroll down again. You don't have any issue here. The only issue you might have here, maybe at the later end days, is when the USSD changes, and that is if it changes. If it doesn't change, you don't have any business with this aspect too. So you don't also have business with this aspect. This is the aspect that you have business to do, and that is the data plan. Now MTN has SME, and some of the ID will have been generated for you, but I don't want to assume that yeah, it is being generated. As time goes by, prices change, different packages come up, so it is better for you to know how to set the package from the onset. So we have, for instance, you see MTN data plan, then you see something around this place, ID, can see ID, and in this place you see name, and in this place you see the prices. So let me explain this. This ID is the data ID on our parents website, which is Ronkebest data website. So we're going to go to our parent website. Of course, you'll be asked to open an account with Ronkebest data. If you are yet to open an account, you'll be given the link to register. So you will have been upgraded to API user so that you'll be able to get the data at and the other ones also at a very cheap prices. You will have been upgraded, so the price will have been beaten down for you. So you come to okay. So you come to this particular website, which is our parent website that we're using its API. Then you click here, and then you scroll down, you see developer API. So you click on the developer API, and then it will come to this page where there are price list and data ID. See, there's data ID, there's network, and there's plan type. And then these are the prices and the size, the validities, which are 1 month. And then you scroll down. These are all the price, the datas. And then you see cable. These are the prices for cable too, and for electricity bill, although it's not yet available on this very website that you are using. So we are concerned about the data, the cable, and the airtime. So you come to this place. So if you want to set for we are under SME now. So let's go to MTN SME. You scroll to get SME, and at this particular place you have to be very patient and very careful. So you check, this is one SME. So let's scroll. We have this is the data ID. This 209 is the data ID. This is the name. This is the package, and then you scroll right. This is the price. There's a price, and this is the validity. So this 209 is the data ID. This 209 is the data ID. So you go back to where we're coming from. Okay. So you change the 31 to 209, and it is still 1 gig. We are under SME. Don't forget we click SME. Then the price. So let's assume you are making your price to be 250 for basic user, which is the customer level, the free level. You know your reseller, your top user will be getting at a cheaper price. You use percentage to decide that amount. We are still going to get into that. That's why I said don't skip any part of the video. So you write 250, it's already on 1 gig. Then you also go again. Then we have another SME, which is 210, and that SME is I don't know why this stuff is Steven. Let me refresh. Okay, so this 210 SME, that's 2 gig. So you check the price. The price you are going to get your own as the API user is not the price that is being displayed here. So you check the price, and then you look for the difference, which one will pay you. That's why I said this part is very important. At your own place, it might be 219, it might be 220, it might be 221, depending on the price as at the time you are getting your website is not this very price. So check it. Okay, if I'm buying at 219, I think is I'm still okay with selling to my end user at 250. It's okay. If I'm buying at, so other network will not be 290. If I'm buying at, let's say, 300 for my end user, I think I'm still comfortable maybe selling at 350, and my reseller maybe 320, but my top user maybe 3 325. You just have to determine that price. I believe you are a marketer, or you have those people that are into marketing, selling at a wholesaler price, retailer price, and stuff like that. So you check the amount, and determine which price will be suitable for me at the end user level. Start from the end user level, and then you get to the other aspect. I'm going to get into that, but I need to let you know that this is not the price that you are going to see on yours. So, and the price will determine what price you are going to use. The price you are seeing here is just a sample price. Then you come here again, we have 210. So under the user ID, you write the next one, you write user ID, I mean data ID, 210, 210, and then that's for 2 gig. So there's no need changing it. But if it is not correct, you write, okay, ID 210 is for 5 gig. You write it. ID 210 is for 10 gig, whatsoever the ID is. And then you come and write your price. You write your price here. So you do so for each of these um packages. That's why you have to be very careful. We are going to do for each and every one of them. So you do it for every SME, MTN here, because we are still on SME. So if Nine Mobile is using SME too, you scroll down to where you see Nine Mobile. You go and check the data ID, you write the data name, and you write your own price. Your own price. But the data ID is you just have to write it the way it is on the API dashboard that you check. And if there is Airtel SME, although there is no Airtel SME for now, but let's say it just came up again, they also make SME available. You come to this place. So you come to the place where there is SME, but for now we only have MTN SME. So after you have put the proper information, then you scroll you go let's go back to the desk the mobile mode again. Let's go back to the mobile mode, and then we scroll. Okay, we go back to our hamburger, and we go to the gateway setting, and we go on data again. Then we want to come and set for corporate gifting. Then you scroll down again. Let's go to desktop mode again. And scroll down to the price. You can see there's a data plan, there's data name, that there is price. So MTN, since it has both SME, corporate gifting, and gifting, so you see have it here. You go and check. So you might need to use some time here. You go and check the ID, you check the plan, the name it is, and then you insert your own price at the customer level, the basic level. You have not tampered with the reseller and that of top user yet. I'm still going to into that. So you do the basic pricing here. Then Airtel also has corporate gifting. You check, you come and fill the forms. Now mobile doesn't have yet, although by the time you get to your website, it might have been available. If it is available, you fill it. Then Glow has corporate gifting, then you fill it. Then after you have filled everything again, oh sorry, don't also forget that when you fill everything, you click save button. When you fill everything, don't forget to click the save button. Then the next thing, let's go back to the mobile mode again. Then we click on our hamburger. We'll still go back to that place where we are going. Then we see direct. We see direct. Almost the same thing. Let's wait for it to load. So you click on the gifting and put on desktop mode also to spread the stuff. You can see it's still the same thing, and on this, in this case, every one of them has gifting package. So you fill the ID for MTN data, you fill everything also for the airtime, Airtel 9 mobile, and then you insert your price. I said you must have determined your price basic level. This is where we are doing basic level now. So you fill the basic level, which is the customer level, the free package. You fill everything, and you'll be checking with the parent website, which is Ronkepe's data. You'll be checking that area, the API that I click. You'll be checking it, and then you'll be coming here. If you need to write them down, or you go and print it so that it will be easy, just make sure you are not making mistake. So the next place is the cable subscription, because we are dealing with the three for now. So you click on the cable subscription, and then you scroll down. You see that it will be also be clustered so that you not make mistake. Also, you put it on desktop mode, and then you can zoom if possible or if needed. Then you scroll down again to where you have plan, cable plan. So how are you going to get your cable plan? Almost the same thing as data. We'll go back to Onkebe's data website too. So I'll log me out. So don't forget how we got here. You click here, you see developer API. So you scroll down to the aspect where there is cable. Scroll down. Okay, network please. You come to cable, and then these are the cable. This first part will be done for you. The pricing is what will not be done for you. So you come to cable plan lists. So we have cable plan ID, cable plan name, and cable plan amount also. So you check the cable plan ID. Let's say we are going for GoTV Max, which is ID number 2. So you come here, cable ID, you insert 2. Where you see this is cable ID, this is cable name, and this is your price. So for this, setting the price for this is not as hard as setting plan price for data, because I've not finished with data. I'm still coming to an aspect. You know, we have not set price for our reseller and our top user. We have only set price for the basic level, which is the customer level. So you put the cable name, the cable plan ID, cable name, and then the price. This price will have to be the price that you see here. Although it's an advice, you can also add some token, but don't let it be that much because of your resellers. You can have maybe 10 naira, but for me, I will advise that you put it as it's easier. This is your official price that you see. If it's increased, that means it's been increased from the network provider, maybe from GoTV itself, maybe from StarTime itself. And also make sure to be checking the price, although you'll be informed when there are changes in price. So, but I need to also let you know that you have to be checking up with the prices to know if there is any changes, if there is any reduction, if there is any increment. Then you have to go back to where you set your price and you have to adjust accordingly. So if you are making use of the price, just write, you can even be copying, write the ID name, cable ID, write the ID name, come and paste the price. Just, you are copying, you are pasting, you are copying, you are pasting, you are putting everything here. You write for DSTV, you write for um GoTV, you write for StarTime. You just make sure that the ID is correct. If the ID is correct, it's going to work perfectly. Then you set your price for that. So that is setting price for the basic level. Let's now go to how you are going to get the price for your reseller and your top user. That one is based on percentage. So before you go into that, you'll have to do a kind of mathematics. So let me take you there. Now say we're going to need a kind of calculation. So I write it down here, but let me explain them. You have to determine the price for your customer level. Let's say I use 250 as an example. I use 250 as an example here. Then the reseller, let's say the reseller, I use 230, their example. You determine your own price. 225 as the top user. So how are we going to get the percentage that will give us these prices? We have said, okay, our customer level, the basic level, should buy data from us at 250, the reseller at 230, and the top user at 250, and we are working with percentage. So this is the calculation for reseller, and this is a calculation for top user. You can make use of the what's it called, the formula also, but you have to input your own very price. So to get the percentage, we have x over 100. We have, sorry, let me take that away. So we have x over 100, this part. We have x over 100 times 250, which is the customer level. We are going to get our percentage using the customer level price, which is 250. If your own case is 270, you write 270. If your own case is 240, you write 240. If your own case is 220, write 220. And this is for just one of the package. Let's say MTN. You have to calculate for MTN, calculate for Glo, calculate for Nine Mobile, calculate for Airtel, and then you have to calculate for those that have SME, corporate gifting for each of the package. So you have to calculate for each of them and get the percentage for each and every one of them. But this is just an example. So we have x over 100 times the price at the customer level, and the 20. How do we get this 20? We are calculating for reseller. We want our reseller to be able to buy at the rate of 230 naira, whereby the normal price, which is the basic price, is 250 naira. What's the difference between 250 and 230? Is 20. So you do your calculation based on that too. The difference between the customer and the reseller level, which is 20 naira, so equals to 20 naira. Then we have x times 250 will give us 250x. Then we have 100 times 1 will give us 100, then equals to 20. Then there will be a cross multiplication, and then once there is cross multiplication, we have a 250x equals to 20 times 100, which will give us 2000 naira, and we have to divide both sides by 250 to get the value for our x, and then x will give us 8. So that means there will be 8% reduction for our reseller for this particular price. I assume this is MTN SME. So I assume it is MTN SME. I said you are going to do it for each of the packages and different levels. So now for the top user for MTN SME also, we still use the same formula. X over 100 times 250, which is the basic price, equals to, we want them to be able to get at 225 naira. What is the difference between 250 and 225 naira? The difference between 250 and 225 naira, which is the price we want them to get, is 25. So it equals to 25. Then we have x times 250, which is 250x divided by 100 equals to 25. Then we have to have a cross multiplication, which will give us 250 225 times 100, which will give us 2500. Then that means 250x equals to 2500, and then we divide both sides by 250, and then we have x equals to 10. That means our reseller are going to be getting the data, SME data, at a 10% discount. So you do them for each and every other ones. So let's say we have gotten this, our reseller 8%, our top user 10%, MTN SME. So we go again. So you click on this our usual hamburger, and then you come to settings, and you come to user packages. Okay, it's going to be clustered together, so we're going to put it at desktop side, and then voila, you come down here. Now I said there was a video, part of this video that shows the user package upgrade fee, and I said we're still going to come back. So this is where I said still going to come back. So we want to set our price. The first thing you have to make sure is you check the selected level. What level did you select? So the seller, we want to choose reseller. We just want to set the percentage where our reseller will be buying, and we have determined for MTN SME. You will go and do the other calculation. So we'll come to MTN SME. We said it should get it at 8%. So you write 8 here. You calculate the percentage under corporate gifting too using that same formula. You come and write your percentage here too. For gifting, I will advise you to put it at 0. Your price, when you check the price for gifting, make sure to add something, maybe 10 naira, 20 naira, whatsoever. Add to it also this, or the same way you add to the SME and the corporate gifting. But when it comes to level pricing, don't give discounts on any of the level. In fact, we are not going to be selling it. Just leave it at 000 as it is. You only have issue with SME and corporate gifting for each of the package for those that have it. So write your percentage here. SME, we got 8%. We didn't do the calculation for corporate gifting. You do your calculation for MTN corporate gifting. You fix your price, and then you go to Glow, doesn't have SME, leave it at 0. Leave it at 0. Glow has corporate gifting, do your calculation, write it here. Airtel does not have SME, leave it at 0. Airtel has corporate gifting, do your calculation, come and put the percentage here. Also for 9 mobile, leave the gifting at 0. So when you finish with that, make sure to click the update reseller level. So before I leave, I also want to show you about airtime. You don't need much calculation for airtime. Just check the price. Okay, let's say you do as if you want to buy on the website, and then let's say, okay, when you want to buy, you see that maybe MTN, you are able to buy it at, let's say, 97 naira, for instance, and then you want to um gain 1 naira on each of them. And airtime doesn't have much gain, but accumulation of it is something. So that means you are going to give your reseller 2%. For Glow and Nine Mobile that are cheaper, let's say you are able to buy at 95 naira, that means you are being given 5% discount. You want to give your reseller 3%, that means they will be buying at 97 naira on your website. Just determine the percentage. Okay, I want to give them 2% on MTM, I want to give them 3% on Glow, I want to give them 4%. Just come and write it here. You don't need much calculation. Just determine the percentage and then you come and write it here. You can also make use of decimal. So you write the percentage here. And for utility bill, I advise you also leave it at 0 so that you will not be having to be racking your brain. I will advise you leave it as 0. But if you want to do a kind of calculation, do the percentage calculation and you come and write the percentage for each of the level. But I will advise you leave it at 0. Just bother yourself with the data plan uh and the airtime. Then you go again to the select level. You go to your, it's going to be top user for you. You must have calculated the percentage. Let's say the percentage for MTN data, if that one is 8%, we want that one. We said okay, we even calculated it, we said it is 10%. So we write here MTN VTU, sorry, this for airtime. MTN SME, you write 10. You calculate for corporate gifting too, the percentage you get, come and write it here. For Glow, the Glow doesn't have SME, so you leave it at 0. Glow corporate gifting, you write the percentage you arrive at. Then for Airtel too, just the same way you did at the reseller level. And here, just as I said, I will advise you, although it's just an advice, you can calculate your percentage. In order for you to save time, leave it as a per level, the same percentage for each of the levels. So if you wrote 3%, or let's say 2.5 or 2% on reseller, come and write 2 here too. Right? If Glow you are giving 4%, write 4. If Airtel you are giving 3%, just write the 3. The same thing you write on your reseller level, make sure to write it here on the the top user level. On the share and sell, just leave it as 0. It's not available. They are wolf, leave it as 0. You only have issue with this VTU, VTU price. Just leave the percentage here. Don't forget we are working with percentage. And then you fix that. The utility, I will also advise you put it at 0 on this level too. Just fix this place and fix this place, then fix this place. Once you are able to successfully fix the places after you have done your thorough calculation, then you are done with the setting of price. And also don't always also forget to always click on updates here whenever you finish it. So this will help you even if you are changing price, you are increasing price, you are changing price. What you are increasing and decreasing will be at the basic level where we are, right, where we wrote the ID, the amount. The percentage will automatically do the reduction for us. But if you want to do a new percentage for each of the level, just pick your biro, do the calculation, and then you come and refill this place. So once you are done with the prices. I hope you get it. If you don't get it once, you can come and watch it over and over again and make sure you get it, because it's a very important aspect of this business. Thank you for watching.